You alright guys, just a quick student message update. Some people have got a little bit confused about the Natori blank workbooks and their importance. Now I just want to say you absolutely don't have to buy one of these at all. Remember, Natori Ryu is free beyond just buying Book of Samurai and True Path of the Ninja. But the more you get involved, of course, the more it's going to cost, but the more you get involved, the more you're going to get out of it. So what are these books about? Right, basically I've done 250 pages. Okay, so it works out to about 4 pages a week if you are doing 1 year of study. So 1 year, this should equate to 1 year of study, which is, as I said, about 4 pages a week. So you've got to look at it like maybe in the old days when you did a karate class or an aikido class, you sit down twice a week at least and practice something, study something at your dojo, and then write out your notes. 2 pages. So and then the next day, so that's on a Tuesday, then on the Friday you go back to your dojo, you do it, you write the next 2 pages, and over 1 year you should have a complete notebook. Then what happens is that's year 1. Then of course next year, at the beginning of each year, every January you should buy the next one, and that becomes 2, 3, and this becomes a record of your work in Natori Ryu. Now in Natori Ryu, we don't have any modern grades like Dan grades and, you know, stars or badges, or I'm trying to think of the other grades they have in different modern martial arts. But basically, you haven't got a black belt, an orange belt, a yellow belt. So what you're going to have, eventually, you're going to look at your dojo wall and there's going to be a special altar. We're going to build a special triangular altar, and details will come about that later. It'll have your death tablet on, it'll have your kamidama on it, sorry, your what's the word, altar to the gods, that is, and then it'll have Book of Samurai on there. You'll have some other books that I'm publishing on Natori Ryu, but then underneath you'll have all of your Natori Ryu workbooks. So when your people are asking about grades and all that, and we don't do modern grades, so what we're going to do is this. So when people come, they'll judge you on, first of all, your ability, how good you are, but second, they'll judge you on how detailed your books are, how good they are. And especially when I come, if I get to eventually come to your dojo, come to your area, the first thing I'm going to do is start pulling these off the shelves and start looking at them. Right guys, this is my house in Wales. I hope you like it. I live in the middle of nowhere. But that was a great gift from John. Got my antlers up there. I don't know what you guys can see. I assume you're seeing the same as me. But here's my computer. Right. What I want to show you is this. At the moment, what we're doing is putting together the student record sheets. So I've got registered students, okay? So those people who've registered, this is what's going to be happening for you. I'm going to print out, let's have a go, shall we? Right, let's get it out. Okay, this is created by J. Kane. As you can see, student record sheet. Now what's going to happen is your number will go in there. So let's take Andrew Thoburn or David or James. So Andrew 2, David 3, James 4, or J. Kane 9, for example. You got Ingram, who's at 5, I think. And what we're going to do is put the number in, then put the name, then an outline. So for example, Andrew, heavy physical, lives in Thailand, lots of equipment, has the ability to make different equipment, and I can say that. Then I can be like, in notes, I can say, right, visited Andrew in Thailand, talked about this, did that, blah, blah, blah. And that will then go in Andrew's little folder. The next one we've got is, let's print it out. If you're unaware, there's a Mokuroku course coming up, and that means we're going to go through all the schools. So, go through all the scrolls, and eventually we're going to sign them off. And one day, hopefully, if everybody has completed everything, you'll get to the monk in Japan and we'll have a full-on test for complete Natori Ryu, but you're looking at about 30 years for that. But in the meantime, to get towards that, Andrew's running his Mokuroku course. I say his, but what I mean is he's taking command of it. It's actually my Mokuroku course. So you're not doing it under Andrew, you're doing it under me. It's just that I'm having Andrew test everything and it's his time. I've got to write the books. So what we've got here is the Natori Ryu course record. So on one side you get student record sheet goes in, and on this side you'll get course record. So after all that's filled in, we'll then move into this, and At the moment, Andrew has produced this, which is the Heika Jodan no Maki Mokuroku. Now, as you can see, I'm signing off Andrew here. I'm going through it. Andrew has to do the course, so I'm ticking him off when he has submitted the article to me. When he submits it, I get it in an email form. I'll show you this in another video. He will give me a YouTube video. He'll give me a Word article, and I'll go through and say, yes, passed, and I'll put the date it's passed on. Then I'm creating a file so that he will then check the other people, and so therefore you are getting, it's not about qualification, but you are getting tested, recognized by me. Once you have finished Heika Jodan no Maki, totally, that's 290 skills, and I've checked them all. Well, Andrew's checked them all, and I will do spot checks on them, so it will come to me in the end. I will then come to here, I'll go Heika Jodan no Maki, date, crossed off, stamp, complete, date, yeah, and then stamped completed. And then we'll go through all the 10. Now that's only the first 10 scrolls in Natori Ryu, and that one alone is going to take you 3 years. There will be more coming along. They might be run by different people, so don't get to the idea that Andrew's going to run them all. I might allot different people to doing different ones. For example, Gumbai Yoho, which is, let me get that here, that may go to Jay Kane. He may deal with that, and you may be submitting your articles to him, and he will be locking off, but I will double check everything he does. But as you can see, that's how it works. So you get the course, you get tested by Andrew, but Andrew is being led by me, and I am being led by Yoshie, Miyako, and the monk, and of course the scrolls. So any questions Andrew has, I ask the team tell me, it goes down, it gets to you. That's how you get go through the nitty gritty of the course. And then each one of you have registered, of course, I'll keep that here, and when you've got all of them put out, but we will do a separate file for Shoninki, Dako, Shinobi no Maki, the other stuff that I can't really mention at the minute, Gunzui, Odoki, all that type of stuff. So what I'll do is, and then we will get them. So there'll probably be about 20-30 courses to do, and that one's 3 years. You can overlap them, but you must do this one first. This one must go first, because this is the key on. This is the basics. After that, you can do it in any order you want, and we'll start building those courses. So by the time our generation dies, guys, we should leave behind a absolute full course and a school to be built on. So this is going to give us our internal structure. This is what is going to make it an extremely well structured school. This, of course, is going to bring money into the school so that we can build a dojo, we can build this, we can build that. Of course, it costs more to run the school than we actually earn. So at the minute, we've got to get out there and hopefully accumulate some cash so we can spend it on dojos, we can spend it on equipment, and get you better courses going. So that's where we're up to the minute, guys. That's just a quick student update. I hope you enjoyed that. We've got a course going on in October, so looking at this, the first time I'll do this will be what's the word I'm looking for, will be shown in October to the lads who come, and we'll go through their sheets and go through their folders, and that's about it. Right, guys, obviously this will go on Natori Ryu Facebook hub, but let me know what you think, and I'll be checking Facebook hub through my personal account, so I will be checking all your comments. And what do you think of the upcoming course? Remember, if you want to get on the course, you've got to register as a student, get yourself a number, and then speak to Andrew Thorburn, and the course starts in January 2018.